The next definition in the series is closed section, and SDI calls that a frame member without a throat opening, such as a mullion or a transom bar. Yeah, absolutely. Let's switch to the screen view and let's take a closer look at that definition. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Closed section, a frame member without a throat opening, such as a mullion or transom bar. Okay, so let's take a look at what that would be. A mullion is going to be something like this. There's a side light frame. So what this is going to look like, A, B, B. So AA is going to just simply look like this, because the wall construction is going to go inside of here, right? This is all going to be wall construction inside the frame. There's your wall. BB, however, is going to look very similar, except that it'll be a closed section. That's a mullion. So this is what would be called a strike mullion. Now a transom bar is going to be very similar in the sense that BB. Okay. Let's take a swing over to the Curry's technical manual. Let's see if mullion comes up. Oh, yeah. That's obviously an open section. Jams, headers, things of that nature. Horizontal mullion. Vertical mullions. Those would be closed sections. Yeah, beautiful. Jammer head, mullion. Closed section, mullion. I know that Kawani made them. I kind of want to just go through this to take a look and see if they do. Then I'll actually put into words what I'm thinking. That's a floor anchor for a mullion, whether it be a hinge mullion, a strike mullion, or just a blank mullion that you would use possibly between doors. That is literally the picture I was attempting to sketch earlier. Closed up here, open down here. You're going to remove the backside of the mullion. That could be cut, plasma cut, or just die ground down, abrasively cut. If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it. Okay, mullion, let's just see if there's anything else here. And obviously the term mullion refers to removable mullions as well. And in hollow metal, when you're using a hollow metal mullion, that is a closed section, that can be removable as well. You can physically screw those. Ah, here we go. Mullion construction. Yeah, these pieces are generally slid together. That's how they're manufactured, because they can't obviously bend a continuous piece, so there's always going to be these slid together A and B components, so to speak. So when you get them from the factory, they will very likely be completely slid together, but you'll notice that you can slide them apart, and the reason that you want to slide them apart is to get in there to obviously weld in reinforcements, whether it be closer reinforcements, any other hardware reinforcements, and whatnot. So you need to be able to get inside of them. And the mullion, obviously, like I just said, can be removable, and all they're doing here is doing cutting, notching, welding, and screwing it all together so that you can remove it. So if you have a hollow metal mullion and you need to roll the grand piano into the space, it can be removed. And this manual is giving you, directive as to how you would go about prepping everything for that, whether it be a horizontal or vertical mullion. It kind of comes back the same way. Field splice connection with a bracket, yeah, great, absolutely. This would be screwed together. You'd weld this bracket in, then you could bring this down and literally screw it right to the face through the mullion. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, more of the same. More of the same. What was that? More of the same. Now they list their different mullion sections. 10 foot, 6 5/8 long, 6/8 hinge location, 7/0, 7/2, 7/10, 8/0, so on. Strike locations, obviously handed left and right, different jam depths as well. Communicating mullion? Okay, sure. Yeah, hinges, hinge preps or strike preps, depending on what your application is. Plain mullion. Mullions with different dimensions on the face. You could have a need for a large borrowed light wall and they want to do 4-inch face for some reason. Maybe they're installing automatic operators and just want to have an adequate amount of room to install that hardware. Okay, thermal break mullions are available. Closed section again. Okay, so that looks like it. What I was thinking about earlier was Kalani used to make a hat channel that you would put in to the back of an otherwise open section, and it would be this, and you would weld it here. So you could take an open section, just a piece of stick material as we would call it, then turn it into a mullion. The point being is this whole section here, you got two choices. You're either going to cut, if you use a full mullion, a strike mullion, you're going to cut all of this open to get the wall in, or you could take a piece of this hat channel and weld it in up here and use an open section, an AA section all the way. So that would be another way to do it. I don't see any reference to that at all in the Curry's tech manual. So there you go. Okay, let's move on to the next definition, which is going to be closer reinforcement. Okay, well that's easy. Let's move on to that. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.